Welcome back to another video by Motel Coach, and we're back with GuestPoint PMS, and we're looking at automated emails and text messages. You can access this section by clicking on Management, Setup, and then Automated Emails and Text Messages. This section is a really powerful tool to keep in regular contact with your guests before and after they stay. Reaching out to your guest prior to arrival, you can provide them information that's valuable and will avoid issues during their stay. You've got two options in this section. You can either send an email pre-stay or you can send a text message pre-stay. Keep in mind when you're sending a text message pre-stay, you're going to get really good open rates and people are going to respond more than when you're sending a pre-stay email. When you're sending communication to guests prior to arrival, do some brainstorming. Make note what are common issues or questions guests are asking on arrival. Maybe they have trouble finding you, or maybe they want to know which restaurants you'd recommend. You can streamline your operation by providing guests the information they need prior to contacting you. Let's go down the page. The first option allows you to enable pre-stay email. I would always have this option selected. You can provide a lot of great value to your guests before they arrive. The next option is plain text or email. When it comes to email type, keep it simple. Let's leave it as plain text. You can put in a name, so your motel name is fine here. You can CC in a second email address, and you can also BCC, which means a blind carbon copy, an email that the guest won't see. If you're having deliverability issues, you might consider putting yourself as the motel manager down as the CC or BCC here. So you could put info@goldmarkin.com.au. For the subject, you can be creative with the subject depending on your own motel's brand. We've got your stay at Goldmark Inn. Moving down the page a bit further, we can put an attachment. So we could have a one-page information sheet about the local area and about the motel. This will give the guest access to a lot of information, and it may stop them asking questions about the area, which saves you time and helps you focus on running your motel. Next option, send email, and you can choose when to send it. Do I want to send it 3 days before arrival, or do I want to send it 1 day before arrival, as an example? Once we get into the email setup, so we've got dear first name here. So this first name is a merge tag. So you can also use their last name, company title, and all of these other options here. It's a great way to personalize the email for the guest. So this one for me would read, Dear Ben, we look forward to welcoming you to the Goldmark Inn on arrival date. Pre-stay text messages. As discussed earlier in this video, you're going to get a lot of response when you send an SMS instead of an email. So consider that when you're determining how you're going to arrange your pre-stay communication for guests. Let's click on pre-stay text message. One thing to note with your pre-stay text message is it isn't going to work straight away. You need to go to text message gateway setup, and you need to select a gateway option. Each option will have its own features. So if we click on GuestPoint Text Message Gateway, we can see that you get 100 free messages per month, and then after that, additional messages are charged at 10 cents a message. Let's price up the cost of sending SMS through the GuestPoint gateway. So let's assume your motel has 25 rooms. Over a period of a month, let's set it at 30 days. That's 750 total rooms that you can sell. Your motel is running at 70% occupancy, and your guests are staying on average 1.2 nights. So that means that although you're using 525 room nights a month, you're not actually checking in 525 guests, because the average guest is staying more than one night. So we can make a small adjustment for that. So our average length is 1.2 nights. So we can divide by 1.2. So this gives you the total number of check-ins per month, and it's just an average figure. So if I get 437 guests arriving each month, and then I get 100 of those receive a free text message as part of this plan, that's 337, and each of those cost 10 cents. So we're looking at approximately $34 to send text messages to your guests each month. The last section within automated emails and text messages is to send a post-stay email to your guests. And you can choose when to send that email, whether you want to send it 1 day, 2, or 3 days after checkout. This is a great chance to follow up with guests, ask how their stay was, and request a review